Everybody put your hands together for Waynell Henson. Trust me, if you're voting for the national trustee, the number one name to be mentioned is Waynell Henson. Waynell Henson. Now trust me, if you're voting for the national trustee, the number one name to be mentioned is Waynell Henson. Waynell Henson.
10:15 a.m. on a Sunday morning is the time of my birth according to my birth certificate. The very same time the bell rang here as the saints at the Henson Memorial Church opened Sunday school. My name is Waynell Henson, and I am a candidate for the Board of Trustees of the Church of God in Christ. I am a member of Kansas East Jurisdiction. Bishop L.F. Thusen is my prelate. And I still love walking into this building. Every colored brick on the wall is a reminder of the labor and love put into the building and the praying out of this ministry. My training started young. My very first job in the church was as the Sunday school secretary. I learned early how to count money and how to account for the money. I was responsible for preparing and reconciling a weekly report. I stood before an audience weekly to read the report, and I had to be able to answer any questions. And if I didn't speak loudly enough, my pastor would say, "Start over. They need to hear you." So I want you to hear me say, I love the Church of God in Christ, and I am honored to offer myself to serve at a higher level. On February 23rd, I am asking for your vote to become a member of the Board of Trustees for the Church of God in Christ. Now, I've been trusted with some pretty incredible leadership and serving assignments. At the Dominion Word Ministries Church of God in Christ, my pastor trusts me as a Sunday school teacher and a member of his administrative leadership team. In my jurisdiction, Bishop Thusen and the delegates of Kansas East trust me as the co-chair of our AIM convention. I serve on the bishop's administrative team, and Mother Singleton and Mother Bradshaw trust me as the coordinator of our Women's Leadership Conference. In the National Church, I serve the International Sunday School Department. I've been in the department since I was a teen, singing in the Sunday school choir. And when Bishop Gatlin became president, my very first assignment was as coordinator of Daughters and Sons of Destiny, the Louise Patterson pageant. In 2007, Bishop Gatlin was looking for someone that he could trust, and he selected me, making me the CFO of the International Sunday School Department. I am the executive secretary and the director of finance, where I manage the budget of the department. I am so proud of all of the processes and procedures that have been put in place to ensure the financial solvency and the accountability of our department. I also maintain our department's relationships with our national CFO and our treasurer. I am a proud graduate of Rust College, an HBCU in Holly Springs, Mississippi, with a degree in business administration. I have an MBA in finance from the University of Mississippi and a degree in law from the University of Kansas School of Law. Over a span of 18 years, I've worked for 2 Fortune 500 companies as a senior level sales and marketing leader and innovator. I've interfaced with the most senior level leaders of very large corporate customer accounts. I've negotiated multi-year, multi-million-dollar contracts on behalf of the company. I also manage the subsequent customer relationship. But surely God hasn't limited my ability to contribute to simply food service companies. I believe that He uses all of these moments to prepare us for greater works for the kingdom. I love the timing of God, and I love this space. I'm just old enough to remember the foundation of holiness instilled in me by my grandparents and great-grandparents, but I'm young enough to have a Snapchat and an Instagram account. It's honestly the best of both worlds. Growing up, I always heard that I was the church of tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow, and I'm asking you for the opportunity to be what you all, my church, always knew that I could be.
Everybody put your hands together for Waynell Henson. Trust me, if you're voting for the national trustee, the number one name to be mentioned is Waynell Henson. Waynell Henson. Now trust me, if you're voting for the national trustee, the number one name to be mentioned is Waynell Henson. Waynell Henson.